Hello, hi, welcome back to the channel. In the previous video we looked into the installation of the Kali Linux and some post installation guide. There's something I wanted to update on. One is on the aliases. We couldn't manage to have them work because of the shell. So Kali Linux uses the ZSH, not the bash by default. So for the aliases to work, you'll need to edit the .zshrc file, not the .bash rc file. So you will need to edit this and add your aliases and your functions. So currently I've added the go-bust directory and the updater function, and also added the .bash aliases so that we're able to use the aliases. So maybe to show this, we can add this. I don't have this alias added, so we can add it to this file, and we need to ensure the command works fine. So and this doesn't work, but okay, let's just comment this. I'll show you the functions and the other aliases we have as I try and troubleshoot that. So we have the go-bust directory function, which does go-bust directory and then the URL we provide. So if I do go-bust directory, then provide a URL of my target, let's say so this simplifies everything. I don't have to rewrite the word list because this is in the function already. The same with the updater, just need to do the updater, and I hope you see. And then I'm requested for the password and I'm able to update my system. So that's something I needed to update you on. Then next we were to look into this amazing script, Pimp My Kali. You can get the repo from here. So this is a great script to run after installing a new VM. So special thanks to these guys who have made this possible, and from this screenshot we can see the menu options and some amazing things that this tool can do. So for a new VM setup, you'd need to choose the N option, and this will do a number of things. So the installation is pretty simple. If you have an existing folder, you just need to remove it that way. But for our case, we need to clone this, then seed into the folder and run this script. So we will do that. As the script goes on, we can try and explain some of things about this. So we need to git clone, and do git clone pimp my curly. So this should pull the repository locally, and we just need to cd ls, and we need to run this script as admin. So we should pimp my curly. So after running this, so we have the different options from the menu. We have the key that guides us the option that we need. So one will fix the missing. So this will try check into the system. We have pip3, golang, gedit, nmap fix, build essentials. So it will, if you want to fix that or ensure we have this installed, you run the first option. We use the key one. If you just need to ensure Samba, if not already set up, if you want to set it up, you run the key 2, option 2, option 3. This will fix golang, which installs golang and adds the go path to .zshr and .bash. Then in case of grub errors, you wanna fix grub. In case you wanna reinstall in packet, so all this option, fix docker compose in case you are using docker, nmap scripts, and option 0 to fix only 1 through 8. So it will run 1 to 8. Option 9, upgrade the pimp. So you can exit by pressing X, or you press the key. So for a new VM setup, we need to run this option. If this is the first time you're running pimp my curly, and we will see what this does. So we enter our key, which is capital N. Menu selection is capital N. Press yes or no to confirm. Yes to confirm, and the script starts doing its magic. So here we have some, as that goes on, here we have some code contributors and some write-ups, then the revision of the releases, and we are able to see what was added, the functions that were added, the menu breakdown. So all menu options will require confirm after selection. Yeah, we saw that we had to confirm yes. Menu option N, which is for new users on new VM, should start here. Execute option 0 fix only. Command line switch, in case you wanna use the command line. Menu option pimp curly mirrors, in case you choose new option, this should happen. Fix missing, this should happen. Install, so you see this script tries to install some tools. We have EMAS, asset finder. So these are amazing things that this script does. It tries to pimp your Kali VM to be on another level, a better level, and set up Golang, all that. So this should take some time. So we have Flask being downloaded. So we can run Flask application, we can create apps in Flask. See, we are adding links to the bash and the .zsh, and we are sourcing that. And in case something is set up, we are skipping that also. So I'll let this go on so that we can check on the other script that I run to ensure now we have more tools. And remember, our goal is to run this and see how we approach recon to find targets to hack into. So this is a great script to run after installing Kali Linux too. So you see it's doing a couple of things. And after you run for the new VM, you can run this, and now in case of any errors you can try to fix these errors using the key options. So this goes on, you see we are checking if a tool is installed, then installing if it's not. So this should leave our VM with a couple of tools and well pimped. So after installing the VM, this is locally, so I will use this VM to the best of my system, but next I will create a VPS, a virtual private server, which now will help increase more will help me with more resource and more automation capabilities. So our next video will be on creating a VPS. Or I'm planning to create a video on how to set up a VPS and how you can get a free $200 by using my link. Get a free VPS, set it up, and create a GUI interface so that you are able to log in into the VPS and install tools that now gives you more power. And we are going to rely on some of these tools. We have engine and more tools. We have Recon FTW and more tools on the VPS. So as this goes on, it's good to note one is that this for things you need to note that there are other assume zero liability for any data loss or misuse of pimp my Kali. So as you use it, have this in mind. Also, bare metal installation are unsupported. This means you can't run this script if you have installed Kali Linux on the bare metal machine. That's on the hard disk, your main hard disk, and also WSL and WSL2 for those in Windows. This is not supported also. And also you need to note that menu breakdown are added below revision history. So after the script is done, you get this message that all done, happy hacking, and you might need to restart or log in, since now we have obsolete binaries, since we did update a number of things. So this is also a great tool and a great thing to do after installing our Kali Linux, or it's a great process in the setup of a Kali Linux VM. So next I will go and get this tool, Recon FTW, which has also a .sh script which helps to set up a couple of Golang tools. So these are Golang tools which are very helpful in our Recon or in our bug bounty process. So let me log in. After login, you'll notice some changes, and the system should be a bit fast. So to install this, so it's a powerful automated reconnaissance tool, and it streamlines the process of gathering intelligence on a target. That's what we need. And we have some of its features here. Comprehensive subdomain enumeration. It comes with all these tools, and these are all the features. OSINT, the domain information, email and password leaks, all this. Under subdomains, it does passive enumeration, and all these features. So to install locally, we need Golang latest version. Luckily, the pip my install did set up our Golang, so we just need to clone and run this install script. And we have some notes here, and we can also use the Docker, but for our case we're going to install it on the Docker on the virtual machine system. So I normally create a directory for tools, and I call it my tools. So then we can clone our Recon FTW. It shouldn't take long depending on your internet, but the installation of the tools is what takes long. So after the installation, you can use the tool with this command, but for local installation, I would recommend running that on a VPS, but for local installation we want to use the install script to have the tools installed. so it's up to date. Then we need to provide the Kali password. Giving it the password so that we are able to move on with a installation. So this is another thing I do to ensure my Linux VM is well set up and I'm ready to jump on targets. So for this video, I'd like to end it at there. Remember, our goal is to do a recon using this VM locally and show you how we do this using this amazing web exploitation suite on recon and build up on this. So I'll let this run. This normally takes a while depending on your internet connection, and we will also set up this on a VPS, which is much quite fast because the VPS has a good internet connection. They should start. So the tools we start, the script we start installing the Golang tools. You see we are number 2 to 49 tools. So this is a couple of tools, other tools that we are installing, and this should help us or have our VM ready to do any recon or hacking. So I'll stop this video there. After this is done, now we will jump into the final part where we do the recon of this using these tools and this VM. So cheers guys. If you like the content, please like and subscribe.